Hello, everyone. It's Scotty T from Your Comedy Minute. And I'm so blessed to have some of the best comedians, some of the most talented people come on this show. And today is no exception. A wonderful comedian, actor, writer. You may have seen her on HBO, NBC, Comedy Central. Let's see if I get it right a second time. Subhah Agarwal.
Nailed it. Look at that.
Twice. I nailed it twice. Subhah
Mhm.
Agarwal's here,
Yeah.
everybody. Fantastic young lady. I'm absolutely in love with this young lady.
Oh, thank you.
Every time your reels come up on Instagram, I know I'm in for a wild ride. Well, let's start. Let's start. I'm sorry. I'll try and be honest. Get it right. You're in California, is that right?
No, I just moved to New York.
Oh, you just moved to New York. Okay. You originally from where you Chicago, is that right?
Yeah, suburbs of
Okay.
Chicago, yeah.
Right. And let's go back to the beginning. When did you know? In other words, for me, when I was 12, I went to my first rock concert and I knew I was going to be in the music business. When did you know, growing
Mhm.
up in Chicago, that you were going to do entertain people?
Um, I was honestly just trying to impress a bunch of Indian kids at my high school
Okay.
because they really liked a comedian named Russell Peters and he like went viral amongst our community.
Okay.
So I was trying to make them think I was cool. So I did an open mic, just literally for the dumbest like teenage reason, and then I fell in love with it. Like I fell in love with the art form once I started getting into it and realizing like, it was the first time somebody had asked me my opinion on things, especially growing up in such a strict household. And yeah, the
Let me
adrenaline
just
of it.
interject. You started then doing stand up in high school.
Yeah, when I was
Okay.
17.
And your parents were so happy for you.
No, they forbade me. I was lying about where I was going.
You do a bit about that. It just cracks me up. Your mom,
Yeah, she's a lot, but she's the best.
she supports you through everything. No, keep going. Take me through the first bit there in high school, and
Mhm.
take me if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I mean, I started doing it in high school, and then I quickly went off to college and just kept doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents hated it, but they also knew they could not stop me from doing
Right.
it. So it was just kind of a what are we gonna do situation, you know?
Yeah. So, and what? It's 16 years or more.
19 years now.
19 years.
Hmm.
God, you don't even look 19 years old. I'm
Thank you. I paid him to
I,
say that.
I'm 63. I'm 63, by the way.
Congratulations.
Oh, stop it. You have a special on YouTube called Dog Show. You
Oh,
also have one Comedy
yeah.
Dynamics called Airport Pigeon. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me about both those if you don't mind.
Yeah, so the first special, the video quality isn't great, but it's whatever. It was centered around like the whole arc of the special was kind of centered around like having to tell my mom I wasn't a virgin and just like it's almost like a coming of age comedy special.
Okay.
And then the second special is more about mental health and depression and it's like structured around that.
Okay. And you're filming a new one because I
Mhm.
that's when I got in touch with you. You got a new film. You're filming a new one in May in New
Yes.
York, right?
Mhm.
And do you already have a name for it or not yet?
I think it's either going to be Revenge Elephant or Dream Elephant, one of the two.
Okay. You're like unfiltered. There isn't anything I don't think that you'll say, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless I don't believe in it, but yeah.
No, I mean, because that every day, I don't know if you're going to go after Trump. I don't know if you're going to go after this one, after ICE, after
Mhm.
whoever. But the topicality.
Yeah.
Will you
I
go ahead? I'm sorry, because then
Oh
I'll
no,
ask
I
you.
was gonna say like I've written for
That's where
political
I was going to
comedy
go.
shows.
That you've
Yeah.
written for. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I kind of got in the habit of just like writing those kinds of jokes and like talking about that subject. Also, it's like kind of insane to be in America right now and not talking about it,
Yeah.
Unless it's like absolutely not what you do, then it's like, yeah, I get it. But yeah, so that's where it comes from.
Well, please, you do the talking. I'm going to shut up. As far as writing, because you did write, for Arsenio, you wrote for one of my favorite, Jim Jeffries.
Mhm.
Um, you know, do you enjoy doing that more or doing stand up more? Who did I miss there?
I
Oh,
mean,
Lily Singh. You were on Lily Singh too.
yeah,
Go ahead.
that
I'm
was.
sorry.
Oh no, that was. I mean, in terms of writing more stand up, I don't know. It's hard to say. I like them both pretty
Okay.
equally. Like I act stand up and I write, do stand up and I write, and it's pretty equal. Like how much I love all three. So I'm just hoping I get to do all three for the rest of my life. But
And I missed the acting part too.
yeah,
Because, and again, I showed you, I write down a lot of stuff. You were in Westworld on HBO.
yeah, very briefly, but yeah,
It's okay, but no, I mean, do you remember? Because I told you I'm 63. I remember when that was a movie and it came out with Yul Brynner. It was
yeah. I didn't
scary as
know
heck.
that. Yeah, I found that out.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a movie first.
Well, that's why it kind of struck me because everything I've seen you do has a comedy, but that was a
Yeah.
serious role.
Yeah, I love drama. It's such a refreshing break from comedy,
Right.
but yeah,
Okay.
it's just it's nice to change things up so you don't go insane.
That's late. That ship sailed here. Hey, I made you laugh. Do you mind if I ask you one more
No, no.
about your TV? You can talk, by the way. You can say more than just 5 words. Anything you want to say. Remember that part?
Sure, sure.
Feel free to elaborate.
hmm
General Hospital. What was that
hmm
like?
They shoot that like a machine, like
I heard
soap
that.
operas, because they do so much and so many. It's
Right.
like there's no multiple takes. It's one shot. You're in and out. Like it was kind of intimidating to step into that space. And I was playing a nanny, but I'm not good with babies. Like I literally don't know how to hold a baby.
I'm
So I was
laughing.
like, and they gave me a live baby. So
They
I
gave
was
you a
like,
life.
I was
Hey,
hoping it would be a
hey, it beats
doll.
better than that dead baby I told you about.
I mean, I would prefer it to be honest.
Would you give it a
Maybe
dead?
after
Would you
I was
give it a
done
dead
holding it.
puppy?
But I was like literally watching YouTube videos trying to practice holding this thing and like learning different baby holds. And then they like gave me this baby and like literally I wasn't used to the director's voice or his commands and like you have to go right away. Like somebody had to push me onto the set cuz I missed the director's cue. Just because there was like there's no everything's just like go 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 get it done. And so like they like
Wait,
pushed
wait,
me
wait, wait, wait.
holding this
Pump the brakes
baby.
here. Were you holding the baby when they pushed you?
Yeah, I mean not hard. They weren't like get out
Oh,
there.
good Lord. Good Lord.
But it's because I didn't hear the cue, so they literally like pushed my shoulder. They're like go go go, like because it's one shot. Everything's one shot. So I like am running out with this baby. And like the whole thing of me in General Hospital is going, accidentally revealing that it's his baby. And she's like, did she just say it was your baby? And I'm like, what is this? I just hand over the baby and get out of there. And they're like, okay, thank you, goodbye. And then I tried to leave and I got lost in the set. I couldn't figure out which door was the real exit because it's so big. It's like an IKEA. It's crazy.
Ever do this where you like volunteer or you like agree to help a friend because in your head you're a better person than you actually are? You immediately regret it, bro. Dude, one of my girlfriends, she was really sick, so I texted her. I was like, hey, you need groceries, whatever you need, let me know, I got you. And the second I hit send, I was like, please don't need shit, don't need shit. She texted me back. I was like, thank God her situationship is bringing her soup. I don't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? I was the relief in my heart knowing a DJ was about to try and trade chicken noodle for anal was palpable. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the two of us, thank God he's the one driving to New Jersey, you know? He doesn't mind getting stuck in a shitty tunnel.
Favorite show, favorite memory, least favorite memory. I mean,
Favorite show
again,
that I've.
well, and I like you. I already established I really
Oh,
like you. So I'm going to give you a couple.
hmm
In 19 years, you get a couple, okay? A couple of your favorites, and then because I'm an asshole, a couple of your least favorites.
My
Memories. In other
favorite.
words, it can be a live show, acting, writing, where you wrote something, and whatever. A couple of your
Favorite.
favorites, a couple of your least favorites.
Couple of my favorites, definitely Westworld, just because that's so cool. And like I got to
Yeah,
act across Ed Harris, who is just like a genius
right.
and like the nicest guy. So I think, and that was like really young in my acting career. So I was like,
Okay,
I didn't deserve to be on that set. I didn't have like a quarter of the training I have now.
okay.
I was so excited. It was so cool. I loved that was great. Being on Lily Singh was really refreshing
Yeah.
because what had happened was I Colbert, the old booker from Colbert who doesn't work there anymore.
Well, nobody's going to
So
work there soon.
say again? Oh yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I'll just shut up. I'm trying to
No.
keep up with you. You go fast. I'm 63. I'm trying to keep up. Go ahead.
All right. No, the Colbert Booker was this person, and they had literally like strung me along for a year. And they would like come into LA, demand I do certain shows, be like, "Hey, can you get a spot on this show? I want to come watch your new set." Ask me to send them like a billion 5-minute tapes, make me rearrange the order, literally for a year. It was crazy.
I know the
And
feeling.
it was insane. And then they like asked me to, and they confirmed it. They're like, okay, your set is approved. They gave me a date. They postponed it. They postponed it again. They
Yeah.
postponed it again. And then they ghosted me
Yeah,
after
you
making
know
my
what?
life hell for a
You're
year.
talking about some of my guests.
But because I had all of these late night tapes, because this person had like made my life hell, Lily Singh literally called me and was like, "Hey, can you film tomorrow? Do you have any late night tapes?" And I was like, "Actually, I have about 50 because of this horrible person." So I was able to send them one, they rejected it. I sent them a second one. They're like, "Yeah, it's approved. Come." And then I was in New York at the time, so I had to literally fly and do it the next day. And at that point, I was so fed. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, were you nervous?" I was like, "Dude, I was just happy. I was just grateful to be able to use some of the work I had done over that year. Like, I didn't care. I was just like, I'm so done."
That was Lily Singh, and that was on NBC.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
Oh man. I feel like that was pre-pandemic. Had to be.
Okay.
Yeah, so a
I'm
while ago.
wondering because you mentioned 19 years between the writing and doing stand up.
Mhm.
Do you have advice for someone just starting out?
I
Other
mean,
than don't. A lot of comedians they say don't do it.
yeah, that's actually solid advice. Medical school, no. The the industry has changed a ton because
Yeah,
of social media and everything that's going on. I would say look at three people who have the career you want and look at everything they did to get there.
right,
Like, did they act? Did they write? Did they start a podcast? Were they doing social media? Like, how did they get to where
yeah,
they are? Just pick 3 to 5 and then try to make sure you're developing those skill sets alongside stand up
right.
comedy.
Well, like now, I see there's a lot of debate about crowd work versus
Hmm.
people that write their material. In the stand up world, forget
Yeah.
acting and writing.
Hmm.
But it's like a hotbed right now.
I mean, if you would have to be really, really talented for the only thing you're doing to be crowd work.
Right?
Um, like a big Jay Okerson who's primarily crowd work but is like a brilliant comedian.
Matt Rife does a lot of crowd work, right?
Yeah, he does. So it's just it's a new thing. It's like nobody can tell you how to do comedy. Everyone's gonna
Okay,
have their opinion. So you gotta find what you love to do and what
right.
brings you joy and what did you like watching and why are you doing this, and then you just have to go for it.
Okay,
Crowd work by itself is extremely hard to sustain for like an hour when you are headlining, unless again it's something that's part of your persona or that you've actually weaved into pre-constructed jokes. um, but it's like I can't tell you any rules for comedy because there are none. So I don't have like I have what I prefer. I'm a writer. I like jokes, but
right. Yeah.
I mean at this point it's whatever you want to do, you know.
Okay. Somehow, because I'm an idiot, we did favorite, but we didn't do least favorite. Do you have like a, because I love least favorite because, again, I'm an idiot. You know
Um,
what? In other words, like where things just, you went into it thinking this and boom, it went south.
I'm trying to think about I don't
I
know that
think
I
that's the
have
best look I've ever seen you do out of all the looks I've seen you.
I don't know that I do have one that's like particularly awful. I mean, I do have shows where I was treated really poorly,
That's
like when I was
good. Do
writing.
that. Do that.
Yeah, like I mean, but I also liked the show and I loved the showrunner and I liked my coworkers in the job. It was just I used to write for a comedy game show where they would give us a comedian or an actor, and we would have to
Right.
get them ready and give them jokes and co-write jokes with them. And depending on who I was working with, it could literally be hell. Like, because some
Oh yeah.
people are truly out of their minds and they'll just treat you like shit. Like,
Yeah.
there was one point, there was a comic, older guy, I guess did stand up at one point, but like does some acting stuff. And his jokes literally didn't make sense. So I was like, in the most polite way possible, I was like, okay, I love the setup here. But the ending, I think, maybe gets a little bit lost. We can, what if we reworked it? Like, I was being polite. That's my job. And then he puts his finger in my face and goes, no, it doesn't make sense to you. And is like a centimeter away from my
Oh my
face
God.
and
Wow.
like starts yelling at me. And so I'm texting the head writer. I was like, if somebody doesn't get up here in 2 seconds, I'm about to lose my job. Cause I just like sat back and quiet, but I was like, I'm about to scream. You know what I mean? Cause it's like,
Nobody should be treated like that ever,
yeah.
ever.
And so the head writer like ran upstairs because they know me. Like they know I'm about to lose my shit. So he like
Yeah.
came up, diffused the situation. It turns out that dude was actually just didn't work well with women. Like he had been rude to like wardrobe, like anybody
Yeah.
female. He was just like kind of crazy too. And so like he was able to come down and like work with him, and I walked away. It was like fine, but it was just shit
Wow.
like
I'm
that.
sorry. I feel bad now. That's pretty traumatic.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't
No, no.
traumatic.
I mean,
Yeah.
just because I'm like, I don't like any kind of stereotypes. All men are this, all
Hmm.
black people are this, all Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
I don't like any of those stereotypes. And what you just described
Yeah.
is men, men that are assholes, and there are men.
Hmm.
I'm not one of them. I am not an asshole. I mean, I play one on TV, but or on this show. But no. Let's lighten it up a little bit, okay?
Mhm.
Favorite food. In other
Uh,
words, last meal, they're saying, Suba, this is it. You get one last meal.
I would say garlic naan with butter paneer, which is like Indian cheese and peas with delicious garlic bread.
Okay. Favorite show.
Oh, that's hard. Favorite show of all
I
time?
can't
That's
believe
kind of
out of all the stuff I write down, that little throwaway at the end. Favorite show.
well. I
I'll
love
tell you
TV
what,
shows
again, we've
a lot.
established how much I like you. I'll let you do two shows.
I mean, Over the Garden Wall is definitely one of my favorites. And then I love The Pit. It's so
Oh, the
funny.
pit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Isn't that the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
That you know where I'm at?
Are you in Pittsburgh?
I'm in York, Pennsylvania. Where the
Oh.
men are men and the sheep are scared. That's a true story. You want to
I
know it?
believe
You
it.
want me to tell you?
I mean, I think if you pan down, there might be a sheep under your desk right now.
Dad, Dad. Well, now that was uncalled for. I've been nothing but nice to you. I told you how much I like you. And then you go with a sheep under the desk. But you are right. When I was 12, there's not a sheep under the desk. When I was 12, as a kid growing up here in York,
Mm.
Pennsylvania, a guy diddled a sheep at the York Fair.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was in the news and everything.
Oof.
Now 12 and I'm 63, so 50 years later, I'm still bringing it up. I do a whole bit about that where, I don't care if you're gay, lesbian, bi, trans, asexual, pansexual. A guy did a sheep.
I know.
It don't- See, now that's a play out of your book. That's the way you roll.
Mhm.
What's got your goat? I'm going to let you go. We got the special coming up in May in New York. I want to make sure that we get everybody out there to that because this one you're doing yourself, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely hoping it goes well because that's a lot of my money.
Yeah, you said that. You said that. But you know what? If anybody deserves, start. Well, you know what? I hate to say stardom because I don't think it's about that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, stardom is important, but you just want to be respected and for the craft that you do.
Yeah, and I want to make people happy and have people
Yeah,
see my stuff that enjoy it. That's it.
bringing
Yeah.
joy to people's lives.
Mhm.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
This little dog and pony act I got.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, we got anything else you want to mention? And then I don't know if you can do it. You got a little comedy minute for me? You got a little something?
Now, is this supposed to be like I was
It
trying to
can be
find it?
whatever you want.
Mhm.
And it can be 5 minutes. It can be whatever you want. Anything, a rant, whatever you want. Your comedy minute, Subhah Agarwal.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my name, and then I'll let you go. So my name is Subhah Agarwal, and I did get married to a white guy whose last name is literally white. So I didn't take his last name.
Subhah White.
Yes, exactly. I would have become Subhah White. Like
I fell into
that's
that
not a
one.
name. That's a
I fell
description
into
of
that
Michael
one.
Bublé. Like I can't.
I fell into that one. Go ahead.
But that's it. That's my
No,
comedy minute.
no, you got to do another one now because I ruined it. I ruined it. You got to come up with another one.
Okay. Well, speaking of my name, I didn't find out I was saying my own name incorrectly until I was 25. Yeah, my mom didn't say anything. This Pakistani chick I work with was like, Sabah, you're not saying your own name correctly, right? And I was like, what? You can't tell me that before I work retail. I had customers coming up to me like, hi, what's your name? I'm like, lady, I don't know.
I've heard people have started turning the ashes of their pets and loved ones into jewelry. Dude, my friend did it. She's like, Siba, don't judge me. It's rude to judge the way people grieve. I'm like, it's also rude to wear dead people, you spooky bitch. What? It's got me looking at earrings differently. My friends are like, Suba, these earrings are Tiffany. I'm like, Tiffany who? Okay.